Hello there. Hello there. Hello there.
Mac builds brick.
Hello. Welcome. That's right. I'm redshirting it, baby. This means a good thing, right? Right? Oh. Oh, wait. Now I remember what wearing a red shirt means. I hope I survive until the end of this build. Yes, but the no-name red shirts, they don't live, and I'm a no-name. No one knows me. Anyways, welcome. Welcome, Zim. Hi, Greg. Yeah, I did play around with the theme song. So that actually isn't the official theme song, and I should probably update um, where I got that music from so I don't get a terrible copyright strike later. Probably do that here in a second. Here in a second. Anyways, um, so we did the Wheel of Shenanigans / Shenanigans Bot a while ago, and Zim won the option to pick a mock for me to build, someone else's creation, and it was on. I think this is the one from the Internet Archive because there's now I was looking through the history and there's two of them actually. Um, but the one I picked was the Internet Archive, um, and I think I picked it because it was a little bit bigger than the other one. So, anyways, um, I went ahead and I pieced the set out. And then it took a while to get all the pieces because I live in a terrible place where a post office does not work great. And it's not my post office fault. It's everyone trying to get mail to my post office that sucks. So I was getting ready to count my last shipment, and then I realized I was missing pieces. And those pieces apparently could not be obtained in the United States in that color. So I had to go out of the United States and had to order some pieces from Estonia. When those pieces finally arrived on Friday, so they arrived perfectly to start it right after I finished Jango Fett's Slave One. So finally, we are ready to get started with this mock. So Zim, great job on picking the mock. I'm sure it will be great. I do have the plans set up or have everything set up to follow along. And I guess I'll go ahead and I get started. So I did set up some music. Hopefully it's okay. I've not listened to it. If it's terrible, let me know. I'll fast forward. It's Star Trek Lo-Fi. I could probably do synth for this as well, and it would still kind of work, but we'll see what the Star Trek Lo-Fi is. If you guys like it, we'll keep rolling with it. If not, then we'll switch it up. So, boom, we'll start that. And Greg, I go to the dentist tomorrow. And B-dubs sounds delicious. I haven't been to B-dubs in a long time. So here we go. So I have these cool plastic containers I obtained that are supposed to be used to sort pieces, but I kind of started with the steps a little bit. Didn't get very far before my laptop crashed, and then I had to kind of focus on that. So yeah, I don't know what's going on with the laptop. I think it's OBS. I think I updated OBS, and ever since then it's been causing problems. So woo, look at those steps. So I think this is going to go pretty good. It feels like the instructions are pretty easy to read. Also, right here, this is one of the pieces I had to wait to get from Estonia right here. And as you can see, it's used like in step 2, so it's not like I could start building before I receive this. So I hope everyone is having a swell day today. My day it's going pretty good. Work day was pretty good. Was very busy on my work day today, but I got a lot of stuff accomplished. Made some nice headway on a project I've been working on. So tomorrow will be great. Hopefully I can finish everything. Tomorrow I have a double whammy of a dermatology appointment and a dentist appointment. So that's going to be all kinds of loads of fun. I got to catch Shazim's stream today. The worst part of my day today was my workout today. I feel obliterated after that. All right, this is okay. So I guess there's 2 of these 1x2s here on this one. We got a good beginning here, folks. We got a good beginning. Kind of looks a little like the start of a certain person's slave 1, or a certain person's helmet, as it were. With all of the black and the blue. So I have not seen Deep Space Nine in a while, and I was hoping I could devote some time to getting a little bit of a refresher, but alas, I was not able to do so. So if you want, yes you do. If you want to have a lot of Deep Space Nine discussion, I would like for you to refer the majority of your questions to Zim, who promised me he would watch this stream like a hawk and not take any potty breaks, not play any video games, not watch the Cleveland Guardians play. He told me he wanted to be solely engrossed with this. Isn't that right, Tim? Okay, so now is when I don't have everything pieced out. So I do have everything kind of sorted by piece type. So that should. I was just kidding, Tim. You don't actually have to be locked in for this. But I am psyched for this build because I've had bad luck with these MOCs that other people have designed, but this one seems pretty solid from what I saw from the instructions so far. Also, this is not designed by an American. This is designed by someone that posted it on the Netherlands Rebrickable site. No, I live in Missouri, Greg. I did live in Ohio for 4 years, and it was great, and I miss it, and I can't say enough good things about Ohio. Some people don't share that same sentiment, but I personally, I really loved my time in Ohio. It was, I still look upon it very fondly. I would probably move back to Ohio in a heartbeat if I could. It's just a little too far out, and my wife does not like the cold. So that's 3 strikes, you're out. Okay. 6 of these. Not too bad. Well, ironically, that's what I like. I like the fact that it's so cold for so long, because I hate the heat. So bring on the cold, as I like to say. Interesting. It is actually a little skewed off to the right. My mom is still an Ohioan, so I go out there often. Did that work? Yeah, that's something I hope to knock out tomorrow, is to do more stuff like that. Also tomorrow I need to get all of my my PAX lighting stuff set up, and then after all that, then I will sit down and relax to a couple hours, hopefully, of some Diablo 4. That's the goal anyways. Hey, Vettel Tuna! Yes, what does it mean now? I mean, that's the guy that that posted the MOC to the Netherlands Rebrickable site. This design is so old. It has fallen off of the Rebrickable site. I wonder if, well, I'll post the link, and you can tell me, Vettel Tuna, if it's the user or if it's just meant as a example. This is kind of smooth. I'm going to do the overhead for this. Look at that symmetry right there. That is dope. That is pretty cool. So anyways, let me find the link, and I'll put it in the chat real fast.
Why don't you go someplace beautiful where you can relax and be pampered? You deserve it.
Sorry, I'm just looking for this. This link real quick. I should be not too far down here because I looked it up not too long ago. My thing is I just want to make sure that whoever designed it gets credit for it. You know what I mean? I thought it was, there it is. Oh, that's not it. I mean, that's close. That's the part list. So here, let me put it in chat here. So you can tell me if that is supposed to be examples or if that is the guy that designed the MOC. Vettel, technically I'm from Northern Illinois, west of Chicago, but I currently live in Missouri, or as I like to call it, Misery. I live in Misery in Missouri. Where did I put my force? I'm afraid there's going to be a lot of this hunting for pieces today. Where are you from, Vettel? I can't remember. I can't remember if you mentioned. Oh yeah, so if you look in the web address there, it says, oh, maybe it's binary bricks. Okay. Well, I guess I'll fix that. I just feel bad that I don't know who to give credit. You know, I always like making sure that I give credit to where it's due. Thank you, Vettel. I will change all the thumbnails and all that tomorrow probably. Oh man, I forgot. I left some pieces over here. I forgot to sort these out. These are all the pieces that I had to wash. I guess I'll sort those tomorrow. Oh, Mike Ike. Okay. Okay, thank you. I guess we'll just I guess I'll just leave it as is for now. So this piece right here, I have used this piece as a kid in a Lego set at one point in time. So I have had some experience with Legos that I totally forgot until I saw Area 56's Bricks video, and I was like, oh man, I have put together a Lego set before in the past. Because all of my parents have all said the same thing, in that they've never given me a Lego set in the past at all. I'm sorry, I'm trying to find this silly little piece.
Hello there.
These are pretty cool. Hello, Alexandria. We're in a little bit of organized chaos right now. Huh. I should have put that in with the floors, but it doesn't seem to be in here. It shouldn't be in the flats. See, I sorted this so long ago, I can't remember where I put anything at anymore. Yeah, I'm starting to run out of places where it could be. Man, such a great beginning. I'm a doctor, not a bricklayer. Yeah, I have 6 of them. I received 6 of them at some point. They were checked off, so I know they're in here somewhere. They better come out with the Enterprise or I will be sorely disappointed. Okay, so that's not bad. I'm sorry for the delay, guys. I have no idea. I have no idea what I did with this piece. Let's see. I mean, I'm not too stressed out, but I mean, it's a little disconcerting that I have inventoried all this stuff and then suddenly I can't find it.
Hello there.
But what I'm gonna see about what I can do here. $45.9. Oh, okay. These are old. I'm not going to be able to just go into one of my Lego sets and get one of these. All right, I'm going to check one more place. I'll be right back.
precious thing. I had no idea how much it means to just live. And now I'm going to return the favor.
Hello there.
Isn't he terrific? I prefer Klingon opera. Come on, I'll introduce you.
To a hologram?
Doctor, is this really necessary?
Trust me, he's no ordinary hologram. Attitude for the era.
If you're gonna work Vegas in the 60s, you better know the score. Otherwise, you're gonna look like a Clyde.
always save a seat for me up front.
It's a deal. And you could take that to the bank. By the way, this is a high-class joint. That means coat and ties for the gents, dresses for the ladies. You guys look
Well, I have good news and I have bad news. The good news is I am not crazy. The bad news is I never received a part. And I must have checked this off in error. So I have to obtain 4859s. Very, very disappointing. Thought I had everything together, but it's an old part. It's the last time it was used in a set was in 1999, and I guess it fell under the radar like some of these older parts did. So we have some options now. So we can. I really hate to skip this for now. I don't think I have a choice because it's used so early on. So I will post a poll with the choices of what we can do for the rest of the night. And now I blame the red shirt. Yeah, I blame the red shirt too. So I'm gonna post a poll, and then while you guys vote, I'm gonna work on ordering. Oh, I forgot to disable Nightbot. Okay, here we go. I'll go ahead and throw this one in there too.
Rom's right. Life can be unfair. You know, Pally, sometimes being a hologram can be a real pain in the asymmetric photons.
Thank you, JDP. It's too bad that I can't continue my Star Trek mock. Asymmetric photons. So there's an option here. Gosh, yeah, there's an option here that you'll have to tell me if I need to like do one or the other. Okay, here's the options. Boy, I should probably not put Millennium Falcon in there because it can't finish. But who cares? Who cares? I will do any of these. So I have a bunch of bulk Lego I got that needs to be sorted, or I can sort out the castle. But I have a feeling that you guys are probably going to want me to build one of the sets instead of sorting the Lego. So anyways, while you guys vote on that, I'm going to try to order these parts. Gosh, what a bummer. What a bummer this is. But I'm gonna take it in stride. I'm so very sorry, Zim. I really thought I had this squared away. I will re-inventory everything just to see if I can. Well, maybe it's maybe I can get it in a different color. Because I think I went light. I don't think I picked light bluish gray. Maybe I did. Maybe I picked light gray. I think I picked light gray. So the last time this was in a set was actually in 2001, which is the Aero Tube Hangar. Oh no, 2004. Sorry, it was in a 2004 set. That's the last time. So I will add this to a shopping cart. Gosh, what a bummer.
Still works for me.
This is a part. This is a plate. Oh, I think this is a modified plate, right? It's 4859. Well, I guess. There it is. Let's go with a light bluish gray. I need 6 of these. Okay, let's see where I can get these at. Let's try USA. It's not looking very good, actually. I'll make it work. Man. So I need one more. Man. Okay, so I will get this. I'm gonna have to fill up some of these carts with stuff, so I have parts to buy, so I'll get that sorted out later. But the important thing is I have them added to carts, so I have a starting point. So okay, yeah, this is going to be quite a story when it's all done. I'm really sorry, guys. I really thought that I had everything squared away for this build. I just accidentally inventoried some stuff, so. Oh, so everything, any of these things will be fine, really. I wasn't starting I wasn't planning on starting building the shuttle carrier until later on. So, in a way, I think that the way it is now, Alexandria is here for the rocket. Star Trek could still work in a way, you know. It's still leading to space travel. And I am sure that Rex would want to be here for the start of Tudor Corner. So let's just go ahead and do the rocket. And I'm going to just kind of clean up here a little bit and stick everything back in this bin. And at least everything is still, you know, good to go for when I get the parts. So this will still be an awesome, amazing stream, not because of me, because of you all here. You guys are what makes all these experiences worthwhile. And I appreciate your patience with the conundrum today. So we're going to see how quickly I can change gears here. So there will be some confusion for strangers entering the stream. Okay. But it's all good. So this is as far as we got, and I love the build so far. Okay. See, this is how ready I was for this. It's already here. It's already here, ready to be built. So I am going to set it down for a second because it's kind of long, or it's kind of tall. And I'm going to change some stuff here. So at least the stream title has changed, and builder. Oops. This is set 21309. Ooh. He will get his build. It's just slightly delayed. Slightly delayed.
Hello there.
Slightly delayed by hopefully not longer than a week.
Next time you two fight the Battle of the Alamo, count me in. Coonskin cap and all.
You got it, Pally.
They're the best friends a hologram ever had. I owe you, big time.
Cheers, Vic.
Okay, one last thing to do. Hey, Chris! Okay, all right, so let's get started. Let's just pretend nothing else happened. So today, folks, we are building set 21309. It is the Saturn V rocket. It has 1,969 pieces, and 1969 is also an amazing year. So this is the set that Alexandria picked for me to build that was retired, and I am equally excited to build it as I was to do the Deep Space Nine MOC that was 86. So let's go ahead and get it unboxed. So this is a very tall set, so this will have to go upstairs probably in the office. So these are some fancy smancy instructions here. These are I mean, wow. The cover of this is great. So this is an ideas set. So this was submitted by a user that got approved by the voters. So yeah, I'll go ahead and go up to, I don't know. Ooh, what's this? There's a cardboard box in here. I was not expecting a cardboard box in here. What's in the box? What's in the box? Of course, there's other words that are said in that scene, but I won't say those words. Okay, it's more pieces. I don't know why it's divided like that, but all right. I think I'm just looking for 3 now. Oh, I see an American flag. Okay, so everything else can go back. So, Alexandria, if there are stickers in this set, you are fired. Okay, so, oh no, not yet. Let's open the instructions. So these are stored in this very nice, very bad for the environment plastic wrapper. It really feels like I am opening a catalog here, or a book, or a magazine from the library. I mean, that's the quality of these instructions. I mean, these are superior to even the instructions from yesterday. So here it kind of discusses a little bit about the Apollo program. And here's the Saturn V right there. And it depicts, you know, all the different stages of, you know, getting to the moon. So there were some fan designers that helped with this set. And now we get to the French part. I do miss Alex a great deal, and I hope he's doing well. And that's it. So I think things are appearing fine on the Builder app. So I'll go ahead and put things away for now. And we'll get started. So, never too old for Lego. I'm sorry, I saw you come in, but I didn't say hello because I was probably kind of scrambling trying to find some pieces that I thought were here but never were. And Panzer, I think I saw you come in too. Sorry if I didn't acknowledge you as well. Just got a little crazy there. For a few minutes there, I thought I had accidentally put those pieces in with my my Rivendell extension stuff. So I went through all that too, and they were nowhere to be found. And then I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna double check bricklink. And sure enough, Yeah, autistic tank enthusiast prefers to be called Panzer, which is a very fitting name, considering I think I'm going to go by my hobby shop tomorrow. I'm going to go by C7 tomorrow and see if they might have those pieces. I mean, it's a long shot, but I don't want to have to wait too long. Well, Zim, at least you don't have to stay laser focused. And may the Guardians win as long as they're not playing the Cubs. I don't think the Guardians play the Cubs yet this year. I think that happens later. So I was very, very, very pleased to see that the smelly, stinky, sucky White Sox got blanked by the Cubs. I think they just need to go back to being a minor league team and just exit the American League forever. And no one will shed a tear, I'm sure. Yeah, it was supposed to be a rival weekend, but can you really call them rivals anymore? It's more like the major leagues playing the T-ball league.
Was there a reason you stopped in?
I need a second opinion on
Heck, I'm sure some T-ball leagues probably could have put up more effort. Anyways, so I'm happy to report that our kitty Socks, who looks just like a tuxedo cat, he's doing much better. He's showing signs of his old self, which is usually annoying my wife. And he seems to be, we don't know if his vision is fully restored, but it certainly seems like it's a lot better. So we give him some medicine by mouth in the morning, and then twice a day we give him some medication, 2 medications via the ear, because he's a guy that does not like to be given pills or liquids or anything like that. And I've now graduated to being the medicine administrator in the evening, so that's what I do now. As soon as I get done with the stream, I go upstairs and give Socks his medicine in the ear, which he has been okay with. I mean, and it's helping, so it works. And I have meant to take a picture and put it in the chat about all of the branches I've gathered up, because it's kind of nutty. Oops. The number of branches that we've lost during the last couple storms. Zim, I've got some Razor Crest nostalgia here, somewhat. The way that these panels are. Okay, so that's in. Well, they're cylindrical and they're out facing. That's just like, that's pretty close to putting the engines on the Razor Crest. Although these are not on as good. We only have studs here on the bottom.
Computer, initiate emergency medical holographic program.
Please state the nature of the medical emergency.
There is no emergency, Doctor.
Oh. That's good.
So we got a gray, white, gray, white, yeah. Oh, good. Goodness gracious. See, the way these are on is actually not all that swell. Being that these are only held in place by a stud makes it just a little flimsy. Yeah, this is very, very flimsy here. All right, let's try this again here. Let's go about this a different way, different approach. Boy, if Area 56 Bricks pops into the stream, he's going to be seriously confused.
It is acceptable.
Sometimes you just got to be a little bit more gentle.
I managed to balance functionality and aesthetics.
See, there we go.
Enough manner.
Yeah.
A vicarious experience for me, as you might imagine.
We're good. So, unfortunately, I don't have any themed t-shirts for space. So, I guess it's back to polo shirts. I think it's been a long time since I've actually worn a polo shirt on stream. So, I do want to give a shout out to a fantastic TV show actually when I'm putting this together. It's on Apple TV, okay? So if you don't have access to Apple TV, I don't know what else to tell you. Get a free trial or something like that. And do me a favor and binge watch For All Mankind, which is just a delightful, wonderful show. For All Mankind is basically, you know, the space race, but in an alternate type timeline. And the acting in it, the way that the scenarios are presented in the alternate timeline, and it is just, all of it is super great. highly recommend. Well, then what I'll do is I'll launder their shirt after today and just have it ready for when it's time to build the DS9 MOC for reals, so that nothing happens to it. I guess it really doesn't matter which side I put this on, as long as it goes on the bottom of the snot piece. Yep. So, Alexandria, what day is your birthday on? Okay. Well, we'll be building this on your birthday. I still, for the rest of everything else, the schedule will remain unchanged. It's just we'll build this and then, and it seems a little poetic in a way, because after this is done, we'll build the shuttle carrier aircraft. So we're going to have kind of like the next leg of the space race after it. That seems pretty appropriate in a way.
It hurts when I do this.
Well, then don't do it.
Ow.
So I always wanted, well, when I was a kid, I wanted to be an astronaut. And then in third grade, we watched the Challenger explode. All of us, the entire class, the entire school. And after that, I was like, I'm not sure I want to be an astronaut anymore. It was we were all watching Challenger because Christy McAuliffe was a teacher, and the teachers were all stoked to see a teacher go into space. So it's a terrible tragedy. As probably the oldest person currently on the stream, I don't think anyone else saw that. Oh wait, is Shifty here still? Shifty saw it, if he's here. Shifty's pretty close to my age. So how's the music? Is it okay? This is pretty cool the way we've got a bunch of snap pieces on here. So I like the buildup of this too. If you guys don't know what snap means, it means stud not on top. It's a classification for Lego pieces that I learned about not too long ago. And I just love it so much, I just keep using it. So what this is the lunar module, I believe, that we're building out. So this must be the upper rocket with the payload. It's kind of neat that we're already building out the lunar module. I thought that would come later. Does your master builder also do some fishing? It's an attempt at a joke. Oh, I got a floor there already. Oh boy, I kill me. No, it was such a sublime joke. Like, I don't think anyone really would get it. So it's just fine. Just my juvenile brain went there. Okay, so if I do this when it's on the desk, as probably a proper Lego builder would do, it seems to be a little bit better. Doesn't fall apart as much. Okay. So has anyone actually been to like Johnson Space Center or seen any of these rockets or the space shuttle actually in the flesh? It was part number 4859. Lego wedge plate 3x4 with stud notches. So I might have that piece potentially in my bulk Lego bin. So you know, maybe tomorrow I'll spend some time trying to sort through and see if I can find some. I have no idea what's in there. I've just tubs of bulk Lego now. Zim, yeah, basically I see what you're saying. Yeah, it's 2x2 with the little wings going down. Yeah. I've never been anywhere like that, which is kind of a travesty when you think about it. You know, I've been to not all of these, but I've been to some international destinations. But I feel like I've forsaken some of the sites in the United States to travel abroad. Oh, you think that you can sub out some pieces? That's what you're working on? That'd be pretty sweet. Cool. Ooh, wow, that had a nice little good snap to it, didn't it? Come on. Okay, so this goes right on top. Here, doesn't matter which direction. And this goes on top of this, but I do have to care about the direction. So this is good here. Let's just review it real quick. Looks good. See, it's starting to get tall already. See? All right. I was not expecting that to happen, though. Apparently, this is not on there very well.
The data stream you detected came from an
me from a Starfleet ship in the Delta Quadrant.
The Delta Quadrant. That's absurd.
This is pointless.
I couldn't agree more.
Don't move. So I have some great news, ladies and gentlemen. I'll show you in a second. Some wonderful, great news. The hugest news. Printed pieces, baby. Printed pieces. You are not fired, Alexandria. I'm guessing these printed pieces say US of A. So, never too old for Lego. It's kind of funny that you mentioned that because my wife and I eloped. We didn't have a real quote-unquote wedding, and the plan was we were supposed to have a real wedding later on in life once we kind of got done with all of our things. And after we felt we could afford to get our families, out to where we were, because at the time, we were living in Texas, and I knew that my parents couldn't make it out to see the wedding, and at the time, her parents couldn't make it out to see the wedding. So, and then over time, it just kind of like we started thinking about, maybe we should just save money and not actually have a big wedding. But our 15th, I know, I can't believe it already, our 15th wedding anniversary is next year. So we might have a big wedding after all. I guess we'll have to. She's kind of thinking about it right now. But anyways, was that the start of a joke? Never too old for Lego? And did I completely ruin it for you?
According to my readings, you are not here.
Believe me, I wish I weren't.
But I do love my wife dearly. Well, kind of are. Well, we did. Yeah, backyard wedding. The only thing is, who wants to come to my town? No one wants to come to my town. Oh, Miffy Moo. I'm sorry, I didn't catch you in Twitch. I was too busy trying to find all of the pieces that were not here, unfortunately. But thanks for following. So the only way I convinced some of the in-laws to come down to this town was because we could see the eclipse. We had full totality for the eclipse, so they came down here, and we had pizza from the best place in town. We had ice cream from the best place in town, and yeah, we had beer from the best place in town. So maybe I'll get them to come down for the next eclipse whenever that happens. So it looks like I have to build 4 of these. Yep, right there in the instructions. Hey, that's pretty cool. Yeah, COVID was kind of rough for us a little bit. So my wife works at the hospital, and right before COVID hit, one of the anesthesiologists retired, and one of them injured his hand to where he couldn't work anymore, and that left just her. And they could not really hire anymore because no one really wanted to come and work in a strange place during COVID. So she ended up for like most of a year just working by herself. So anytime anyone needed anything 24 hours a day, she was the one that had to go in and work. And so I was so nervous that if I went anywhere, I would get sick and then get her sick, and then our little hospital wouldn't have any anesthesiologists. I basically self-quarantined for like 3 months. I didn't I still went to like the store and stuff like that and masked up, but anything else I didn't really do or go anywhere. And you guys might be, hey Arnold, thanks for stopping by. We had a little bit of a snag, an unfortunate snag, but we're making the best of it. How's the house stuff coming along? Oh, I realized, oops, it still has probably a Star Wars greeting. I forgot to switch that around, but I mean, it's okay. So anyways, it was a little while before they finally got someone else to work, and it took her a little while to recover from all that, because it was a lot of stress. And I didn't get COVID until I went to a party that was hosted by someone at the hospital, and they brought their family members, and I was like, this should be safe, right? These guys, the majority of these people work in the hospital, and they're not going to let their sick kids or their sick spouses come, and sure enough, within a couple days, I had COVID, and it was terrible. Like, almost had to go to the hospital. Terrible. When are you supposed to move in, Arnold?
No wonder you're delusional. Your program's degrading after being active for so long. I assure you, I am in perfect health. I was saving Voyager from annihilation when you were only a gleam in your programmer's eye. Now, are you going to help me take back this ship or not?
Oh no! Oh no, you didn't. You just said that you were buying a house and needed a lot of work. I didn't realize it was your dad's house. Okay, that's pretty cool. But it's just it sucks that you have to do so much to it to get it in top shape. But hopefully he cut you a pretty good deal on the house, all things considered. Oh, cool. So, while I was gone, my neighbor sold her house, and she's already moved out. So now I guess I'll have some new neighbors here pretty soon. So, okay, thanks for stopping by, Arnold, and I hope things continue to go well at the house, because it sounds like things are improving, and you think you might be done this week. So I think that's pretty great, and hopefully I'll catch you on Wednesday. So do you guys do housewarming stuff? I do housewarming stuff. I like to give new neighbors like either like a gift basket or a gift card or something, just to say welcome. Oh, I have to put these on. Hey, Rex. Oh my goodness, Rex. Well, Rex, I made a mistake with the with inventorying some parts for the DS9 MOC, so that is on hold for now, unfortunately. So everyone gets to watch me build the rocket. I wasn't sure if you're gonna be here for Tutor Corner, and I thought maybe you might prefer to be on for the unboxing of Tutor Corner and all that. Hi, Com. So, Com, I was doing some research on the brick lighting for the 10221, and there's not actually a lot of options left. I'm guessing it's because it's kind of old. that one's in. Yeah, that one's in completely. So there is a company that has one. I just need to review that their light kits are okay. But that some guy that got one, he had only nice things to say about it, but he like went a little overboard, I guess, and got 2 light kits for his Superstar Destroyer and like made alterations to the set to accommodate 2 light kits, and I am not about to do that. Parting out a light kit? I'm afraid I would electrocute myself or something. I don't need that in my life. How about you part out a light kit, I buy a light kit, and we see who survives. Woohoo! So we're definitely coming along here. Actually, we're not ready for that yet. Never too old for Lego. I'm kind of struggling to see. You know, the only thing I can think of to get my wife to surpass last year's Lego set anniversary gift is to get her another Titanic set, like an off-brand one. Oh, you're fine, Alex Ranger. No problem. So I'll have to see what the import fees are for that. And I'm going to actually run it by her. She might not want to put together another Titanic set, because that was just, it was pretty big. Took a while. Took a long time. Now there are 2 of them. Yeah, it's really coming along. So despite the fact that I started late, I think we'll be right on track to finish about when the DS9 MOC was supposed to finish. Man, what a bummer. What a bummer. So for those of you guys that are joining, that have probably noticed that I'm not building a DS9 MOC. I thought I had some pieces ordered, but they were never ordered. They never made it to the cart, and I had that happen to some of the pieces. Like the pieces for Estonia that I had to, or the pieces from Estonia I had to order. And I thought I had everything that was good, but it just slipped slipped under the radar. So now I have to hunt for more pieces. But Zim thinks he might have a solution. Half a chapter on it. Okay. I'll have to check it. There's a flag in here somewhere. There it is. All right, I have 4 of these built. I don't like these are not affixed to anything at the top at all. They're just floating. Only connected at the bottom. It's not a very good build design. Like, look at that. They're not connected to the top at all. Or in the middle even. Well, Zim, thanks for helping me try to come up with some options.
Good question, sir. Can I talk about the warp reactor or the transporter? It's a perfectly valid question.
Okay, I need to build one more of these. More. Oh, really? Which UCS X-Wing? I have more anti-stud shenanigans here. Cool. That build has received a lot of hate because people call it too flimsy, but I mean, I didn't think it was too bad at all. You just got to make sure that the engines are nice and snug and that the wings are built correctly. Hmm.
They're gonna think I'm the sanitation engineer. You're doing fine.
So let me do something before I forget. Actually, let me remove this.
I'm not certain we'd be welcome.
It's because Vulcans think we smell bad.
We're starting to get some feedback on what we want to do in the future. So if you would like to add something to the discussion, please do so. If you don't want to add anything, that's perfectly fine too. Oh, what a weird way of making these things stick together. So we're taking this and we're clipping it here, and it's getting anchored here through this. So it's just kind of a, well, yeah, it works. It's a technique I was certainly not expecting. It's only working so-so. Ugh. No. You guys, I could not go shirtless for a stream. I would like to get monetized one of these days, I'm pretty sure. I don't think it would necessarily break YouTube's terms of service, but really, you guys don't. No one wants to see me shirtless for a stream. There's a compromise in there that to me works a lot better than going shirtless for a stream. There are people I work out with in the gym that I've worked out in the gym for the last like probably 5 years, 6 years almost. Yeah, almost 6 years. And they even haven't seen me shirtless. So I'm not shifty. Yeah, I'm not gonna make anyone awkward. So my compromise is to get one of those t-shirts that look like I'm bare-chested and wear that instead. That to me sounds like a better option. And another thing that's on there too is so everyone wants me to build a friend set. So what I will do is I will build a friend set, but I'll mock it up as some kind of war scene and take the dolls, because they're not minifigs in Friends, they're dolls. And I'll make the dolls fight each other and we'll call it enemies instead of friends. It sounds pretty diabolical. Oh, frenemies. That sounds pretty good too. No. There will be. I have offered the compromise as much as I'm going to. This is insane. This just does not want to be in here at all. So I'm trying not to put any options in there myself. I would prefer if you guys put in the options, but if I do have to add my options, then you know they'll be the same old vanilla stuff I put in last time already, which is just fine for me because I mean they're innocent, so to speak, you know. I'm okay. I've got enough bourbon and scotch in here for someone else to pick and not have the same stuff we had last time. I mean, if you guys want to see me do exercises and double it, then I don't really care. No, I'm not doing that. I want my dignity, thank you. This is not a humiliation stream. No pasties. By the way, when you order these certain British foods, they're called pasties, not pasties. So never go to a British place and order pasties because they'll look at you funny. No. That's not gonna happen. No. No. I am the final architect in this madness, and that there will be no nudity whatsoever, even partial.
Explorers, eh? That's the general idea. Where's the exploration and going places people have already been?
You guys are diabolical. Very, very diabolical. Well, as Zim put it earlier, there's plenty of red shirters that survive. I'm not leaving the galley. I'm just going to stay in the galley and just eat and eat and eat. Oh, wait a minute. I don't have to build 4 of these. I'm just building 2 of them. I got distracted by the building duplicates for the last. Step. That would be pretty messed up. I wonder if the insurance would cover a Lego-related injury. Sometimes you see some red shirters on other episodes. I mean, what is it, Will Wheaton? Didn't he start out as a red shirt? You know what, guys? I would have witnesses too. I would have witnesses. And then I could actually link him the stream. And then I'd get a whole bunch of subs. Because people are like, oh, hey, man, look at this guy. He's got some great stuff he's building. Said no one ever. Said no one ever. Those words have never been uttered out of anybody's mouth in the existence of time. And I'm not going to be the first. I think that so I think sometimes my wife thinks it's a little weird that I sit in the basement and build Legos in front of people. And I'm fairly certain that if I went downstairs to build Legos without my shirt on, my wife would officially think that I have lost it. Okay, those are on there. Mac. OnlyFans model by day, Bricker by night. I have my pants on. So, that being said, like the current plan, whenever I get monetized, no, the current plan when I get monetized is, I'm probably gonna do like several membership tiers, with, you know, probably one of them being like more than 99 cents. I'll do a 99-cent one. And then the one that will be a little bit more will have access to like all of the uncut videos I filmed, including, you know, probably me building in pajamas, because I've done plenty of speed builds in pajamas. That's the closest you guys will get to me not having quote unquote pants on. It's pajamas. What? Denied? I know you have this love for Menards, but I didn't know you tried to open up a satire OnlyFans account for it. That's pretty funny. We don't have Menards here. We have Ace Hardware. That's as far as we get with hardware. Oh, I guess we also have a Tractor Supply store now too. Uh-oh. Yes, I see. I knew this was coming. I am in a tornado watch until 3 a.m. So cool. My personal favorite thing is when I get awakened in the middle of the night by tornado warning sirens. Did you get anything nice at Menards today? I don't think I've actually ever been in one. I keep driving by them on the way to St. Louis, but never taken the time to stop and pull over and see what it's about. Oh, that is cool. I'm not launching my rocket into a tornado. I'm protecting my rocket from a tornado. No, it's just a watch right now. It's just a watch. No warnings yet. No warnings yet. Yeah, I guess the sirens didn't go off properly in St. Louis, and some people were caught unawares. And I saw a video of some dude that was just chilling in his house watching a tornado approach and filming it. I'm like, bro, you need to seek cover, man. Oh yeah, this is not actually very good build construction here. I'm not sure if that's in all the way. I don't think it is. When I was a kid, I did used to launch those rockets with the, the ones that you get with the engines, like the. I think most of the time those were cardboard rockets. That was such a good time. I mean, you had like fuses you could light and stuff like that, and then run. And if you got a really nice one, it would have like it would parachute down like the top of it. I don't know if you guys remember that. Hey, we were talking about the Challenger earlier today, and I was like, Shifty, you remember watching the Challenger in elementary school? But I think Shifty wasn't here at that point, so it was just me alone showing my age. All right, so that's on there. And I would say it's pretty solid right now. Yeah, that's... You've said that joke before. May those may those 7 astronauts rest in peace, and we appreciate the sacrifice they made for the space exploration. Okay, so I got to build 2 of these. I'm going to build these out at the same time. That is my favorite thing to do. Well, if I recall correctly, some concerns were raised before Challenger took off, but they were not heeded. So even if it was cheap parts, it still could have been prevented. Not really sure what I'm building here. Where are these supposed to go?
Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. You guys be lost without me.
All right. These are starting to get stupidly tall. My favorite conspiracy theory is that JF Kennedy really didn't die, and he was just gonna pop out in Dealey Plaza one day and be like, "Hey guys, what's up?" Yeah, that's pretty crazy. And there were really people that were camped out in Dealey Plaza waiting for that to happen. And they stayed there for a while. Looks pretty solid. Look. That's what we just put in there. Looks pretty solid. And there's more. Another conspiracy theory that I chuckle at is the whole vaccines put tracking microchips in your blood. I'm like, the government doesn't need to do that. The first time you try to navigate with your phone via GPS, the government can already find you there.
I've got to get back to my warp engine. The plasma's running a little hot.
Oops, I actually put this one in backwards. Right? Yeah, Bigfoot's like, you know, the Loch Ness Monster. Those are, I consider those to be almost beyond conspiracy theories, just to be like uh, folklore. Personally, I would love to wake up one day and be like, existence of aliens confirmed. I love the movie Contact. That was such a good one.
Sir, I protest. I am not a merry man.
Hello there.
Hey, Nacho Yeah, we had a bit of a snafu with parts for the DS9 MOC I wanted to build, so we had to switch gears a little bit. But I didn't go upstairs and change. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna keep wearing the old red shirt. But welcome back to the stream. It's good to have you. So yeah, tonight we are building the Saturn V. Saturn V rocket was picked by Alexandria for me to build. It was I've initially had some concerns for some of the build techniques, but everything is going pretty good, and it's really coming along right now. Tomorrow War was pretty good. That one had Chris Pratt in it. I am a huge Tom Cruise fan, so I really liked Edge of Tomorrow. And there's actually some great movies that kind of came out in that same time frame, like Oblivion came out. That was actually another Tom Cruise movie. And then Looper came out at about the same time, and that was pretty good as well in its own right. Oop. Oh, we're starting to have some things kind of pop out a little bit here. This Lego was oh man, when was this Lego released? I think it was in the mid 2000s, wasn't it? I know it's a retired set. I didn't do any research because I wasn't expecting to build it quite yet. So I'll probably stay up just a little late tonight and build another bag after this is done because we have tornado watches again, and my wife is off this week, so she's probably just chilling upstairs watching TV anyways at the moment. Oh, yeah, they're too old for Lego. I get what you're saying now. But you did get the game. It just took a little while longer. I also don't like the process of retiring Lego either. I guess I can understand why they do, but usually after a set retires, it goes up in price. Sometimes it can skyrocket in price. Like I'm fairly certain that when the Venator and the Razor Crest retire, you're looking at people paying premium prices for those sets, like ridiculous prices. Probably for Rivendell too, I imagine. Lions Night Castle, it took a while for that thing to come back in stock. So at some point in time, I don't know what the demand will be. So number 2 for Lego, the barber I go to normally here in town, he does some woodworking stuff, and he didn't like create it, but he like refurbished a bar, like a back bar for the barber shop, where people have the mirrors and your equipment at, and he's done it in the style of Red Dead Redemption 2. So I thought that was pretty cool. So really starting to get it fleshed out here. And then in the middle, of course, is the lunar module here. Yes, I have my Lions Night Castle. Believe it or not, I have all these incredible sets that are just waiting to be built. I still have Viking Village. I have Medieval Town Square. I have Lions Night Castle. I have. I will be ordering the Mountain Fortress tomorrow. I kind of looked at my watch and did a little mini freak out because sometimes I get very distracted at work and forget what date and time it is. But I'm probably going to get the Mountain Fortress. And then I have ordered the Medieval Siege encampment for the bricklink designer program, the one that just went and crowdfunded. Man, there was a medieval seaside market I wanted to get, but I was too slow on the draw for that one. But yeah, I definitely have some things in the works. I have not one, but I have 2 Rivendell sets to combine together to make a giant Rivendell. I still have a bunch of UCS sets to build too. So I definitely have a lot of content for the future. I'm ready to keep building Legos for years to come. Yes, Bear Dur you're talking about? I have it partially built. Partially built. My poor Christmas present from my wife is partially built still. I really need to finish it off. I should have added that as an option for tonight. So I mostly have the Eye of Sauron. I just have to finish the build is all. Yeah, it is going pretty quick. Part of what's so quick about it, in my opinion, is when you start having these steps where it's like, build all 4 of these things. I'm like, woohoo! I'm down for that.
Any requests tonight?
Nightbird.
Any requests?
Nightbird.
Ladies and gentlemen, Nightbird.
Oh yeah, that ATT was on clearance on Walmart not too long ago for a pretty ridiculously cheap price. $88. That was a steal. So Notre Arc, what's your favorite Lego set? And I can understand that's a loaded question for some. Wowcom. That is a pretty good deal. I stopped really paying attention to Whatnot because it feels like the majority of the auctions are catered towards people that want minifigs, and I've just I didn't really want minifigs. Oh, that is sad. Cool. You know, the prequels, they were pretty cool, and some of the sets from the prequels have been amazing. So, I always wanted a big screen TV, and finally I managed to get enough money to get a big screen TV. So I was on my way to the store to get a big screen TV, and my transmission blew out in my car on the way. So I ended up not getting the big screen TV. Nebraska Furniture Mart. That was the store I was headed to. That was in Kansas City.
Doesn't matter so long as you enjoy it.
So I did get my transmission replaced, and later on at the company that Ryan Showalter, if you guys see Ryan Showalter on, he and I worked for he still works for that company, but I worked for the same company for a while. And one Christmas, they just wheeled out 50-inch TVs, and they're like, "Here you go, Merry Christmas." And so, you know, I ended up getting my big screen TV after all. And the next thing I did was I went to Nebraska Furniture Mart and I got a PS4. Rex here is pretty big on city sets, and Arnold, who's Wiseman 21, he also likes city sets too. I'll be building a modular set here pretty soon for the first time. So things almost worked out in the right way, and I'll tell you how things didn't work out in the right way here in a second. So I got my, I think maybe it was a PS3. It was a PS3, not a PS4, sorry. So I got my PS3, and then I got Demon Souls, because that was pretty well received at the time, and it was hard, and I was like, you know what, cool, I love hard games, so I'll go ahead and play it. And I did manage to beat it several times, and I was making my way through the achievements, and I had a pretty good start with the weapons and stuff like that. And then the CD-ROM drive in the PS3 stopped working, and at the time, you know, you didn't have cloud storage for your games, and so there was a Reddit post even back then that was like, hey, if you do this, you can save your games. But it didn't work, and I lost all my games, including my Demon Souls game. That was super depressing. I've never really been able to play it afterwards because I just put so much time into the game and I lost it. But I did get a new PS3 after all that was done, and I still have it to this day. It still works to this day too. And it didn't stop me from playing Souls-like games either. I have gone on to play, you know, Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls 3, Elden Ring, Bloodborne, all those games. No, so I'm in a different Discord, because I'm in a Discord with my guild, and a mutual friend of Shifty and mine was just talking about how much he loves to play Elden Ring as, you know, on an older guy, but no one wants to see an older guy stream Elden Ring and just do terrible at the game. You know, back in the day before everyone discovered the bad thing that he'd done, I always thought that I would be like, you know, start like a gaming stream and be like Dr. Disrespect, but like a million times worse. But I don't want to be like Dr. Disrespect anymore. Well, I got to be careful with any of that stuff because I've Mac and not Mac. And I try to keep those worlds separate. So we'll have to see how I can arrange to do something like that. I mean, Eternity has certainly found a lot of success with blending some things, but I don't know. I'm not even sure if it's really blending right now. I think the majority of the time he's doing gaming things and finding a lot of success with that, and I think he's just doing Legos just every once in a while now, which is fine. I'm very glad for his success. I mean, he works full time, so you know, trying to find success as a part-time YouTuber is difficult. I'm very happy he's gotten to where he's at. And he's hit 5,000 subs now, which is pretty extraordinary. I feel like there's some gaps here. Are these gaps supposed to be here? Nope. Speaking of the devil, there's gap fillers right here. I feel like we've got an entire stage done already. I mean, look at that. It's all complete. Hey, let's do another one. let's make some rockets. This set will be done on Wednesday. There's the other one. So putting in Technic pins now for the rockets. I guess. Hey! Sub! Welcome. I was supposed to build the Deep Space Nine, but I'm missing pieces. I didn't find out until after building it, hence the red shirt. And now I'm looking for a piece 2 in here somewhere. Ah, there it is. It was stuck in an engine. So anyways, now we are building the Saturn V rocket. Man, as you can see, we've made a fair amount of progress in one night, and I started late. Oop, that was not good. So how's everything been with you, Sub? This is actually kind of tough. But I do like how we're kind of locking these in. But it seems to be putting a little bit of stress on the pieces, though. Oh, well, thanks for stopping by, and that sounds really delicious. Did you fix those nachos? I assume you did. Man, now I want some nachos. Oh, so by the way, Sub's wife is the one that designed like some of my graphics and some intros and outros, like all the stuff I used for May the 4th for all the videos. That was all designed by Sub's wife. She's pretty talented. And if you're looking for her to do some work for you, her handle is Blood Artiste with an E on the end on Discord. Oh, you're from the Keys? Wow, cool. I don't know a whole lot about the Keys except that they have key lime pie, which is pretty cool. I like key lime pie.
Hello there.
Hey, Wild Wolves Nation. Welcome. Thanks for following. I was supposed to be building the DS9 MOC, but I have some pieces that I'm missing. So we switched gears to build the Saturn V instead, which is still in space at least. Or went to space. Hey, Luffy. I'm gonna get this this bag done and probably call a night. We do have we have tornado watches right now, not warning watches. So that's why I'm kind of like not in too much of a hurry to leave. But I think after this is done, that's a pretty good stopping point. I'm doing pretty good, Wild Wolves Nations. I'm doing pretty good. My chat's is my chat wild? So these go with the greebling facing the inside. We are, or rather, I'm putting rocket engines on the Saturn V now. Trying to do it in a way where I can apply enough force to get the rocket to go into the Technic piece all the way and not obliterate the rest of the set. So far, so good. Oop. So Wild Wolves Nation, this week I'll be building this set, the new shuttle carrier aircraft set that just recently came out. I'll be building that this week probably. We'll just have to see what happens with these DS9 pieces that I'm missing. And then Tudor Corner should be in the mix somewhere too. I'm gonna have a pretty interesting week, or the next couple of weeks with builds. They're gonna kind of be all over the place a little bit with categories and motifs, and then eventually we'll get back to the Star Wars UCS sets, which is what I've probably built the most of so far on stream. And I'm on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. No, I'm sorry. I'm on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturdays, and then sometimes on Sundays. But I am usually not on Tuesdays or Thursdays because those are nights I keep free. Because I do video game stuff usually on those nights. Oh, I think actually I need to build out one more of these. I have to build out 5, not 4. looks like this points towards me. So anyways, we've this spring has been nuts for us for weather. Like we've had tornadoes and flooding, and it's not even June yet. Yeah, it's no problem. Thanks for stopping by. I'm really glad that you found the channel. And rest well. I'll see you hopefully on Wednesday. I will be around. Probably finish this out on Wednesday because Wednesday is Alexandria's birthday, and then after Wednesday we'll see how things stand with the pieces to figure out what we'll build next. I bet they have a light kit for this rocket. This rocket for sure is going to have to go upstairs in the study. This is going to be a tall boy. Okay, don't fall apart on me here. It fell apart on me. Wait a minute, did I miss a step here somewhere? I sure did.
This should be interesting.
Hey, that sounds really cool, Com. Enjoy your D&D shenanigans. Hopefully you get some people that don't want to do stuff too crazy. But I think it's pretty awesome that you guys are doing like D&D related Lego builds. I will catch you hopefully on Wednesday. Not sure if I can get that any closer. Oh wow, okay. It doesn't actually have to be in the middle. So that does work. Yeah, I'm not sure about the placements of these. Like, manual is unclear. So I'm just going to play it by ear. So that one goes there for sure. This one kind of goes up at an angle like this. Yeah. That one's right. Every once in a while, you just get something that's a little tedious to figure out. I'm not sure I like actually the placement of this one here. Just gonna take this off and redo it. It should pop right off. All right, well, maybe not. Okay, there we go. So what these are supposed to be are nozzles for the rockets. And they're all supposed to go within like this little greebling here. Which is actually tougher to accomplish than it looks. So I have all but one now. And this one actually doesn't have anything, no greebling for it to go into, so this one should be fairly easy.
I will raise you 3.
No cards. The best poker face I've ever seen.
Should be fairly easy. But I think it's got to be repositioned. I think the best course of action is just to stick the round piece on and then clip it in later. So now these rockets go on. But there's a problem with this middle one. The Technic piece is too large. Let me make sure I didn't make a mistake here.
I will see your 10 and raise you 20.
Data, if you get a flush or a full house,
It will cost you.
So I hope you guys are enjoying the build so far. I feel like this yellow piece needs to go in a little farther, but it's definitely fighting me. Nope. Well, it certainly is at the limit for how far I can actually go in there. So I don't know what the deal is here.
you're getting harder and harder to bluff, Data. You've learned this game very well.
Yes, sir.
Ta-da! We're good. Got it all figured out. Check out these bad boys now. It's ready to blast into space. Yep, I bet this bad boy has certainly got a little bit of, maybe not necessarily a swoosh factor, but a thrust factor.
Could you please continue the petty bickering? I find it most intriguing.
Looks like these clip in, I think. But it's not really clear if it's every white one. I think it might be every white one. No. This is a kids friendly stream here.
Perhaps the joke was not funny.
No, the joke was funny. It's you, Data.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I agree. What do I do?
I'm almost done here. Trying to figure out what's going on in the rockets. Well, not trying to figure out what's going on, but actually sticking those pieces inside the nozzles and stuff really took some time to accomplish. It's just a little tedious. Also, on a good note, I'm still here. Like, I have not blown away in a tornado yet. I think I'm really missing a piece this time, for reals. Yep, I'm missing a 1x2 flat. I think I can just keep going though. I think I can stick that on at any time. The red shirt has caused the curse of missing pieces. Oh, that's pretty cool. These fold down to be kind of like rocket guards. It's pretty cool. So I build out 4 of these, and that will take up a large part of the remaining parts. Oh, hey, I found the piece I thought I lost. Let me go ahead and stick that on real quick. It's a pretty solid set so far. It's going to get pretty heavy here pretty soon. There's a lot of black and white in this set, and whenever doing the putting pieces together, they always keep black with black and white with white. It's almost like building a chess set in a way.
Here for a trim? My hair does not require
Fins.
What? My hair does not require trimming. I'm experimenting with friendly jibes and insults.
Last step for the night.
Well, just don't try it on the captain. No.
All right. Well, there we have it. That's our progress for today. Looks pretty cool, I think. So the bottom stage is Dunzo, I believe. Judging by the fact we have clips up here, that I assume that the next stage will just clip in, which makes sense because you probably want to demonstrate by splitting the stages off, or show what it's like when the rocket splits the stages off. So build construction's pretty good so far. What I don't like is down here these little nozzle guards or whatever. They're not like aligned, and I don't know if there's a way I can make them to be perfectly aligned. And I mean that's a pretty good example right there. You could see like they're not aligned whatsoever. It's just depending upon clip parts. So maybe I could straighten those out. Maybe I can actually start to see that. Actually, I might be able to straighten those out off stream, of course, off stream. So let's see what we have left. So 11, 10, 9. Yeah, this set only has 12 bags in it, so we're exactly halfway through the build. So I imagine that we just need one more day, and then that would be it for this. So I'm gonna look at Zim's post and see if I can get the pieces he suggested. If so, then what we'll probably do is, I guess on Friday we'll build the DS9 MOC if I can get everything ready, and then go from there. I'd rather finish this on Alexandria's birthday and then go from there. So thanks guys again. Woo, get that out of the way. Thanks for your patience. It's much appreciated. Sorry for the dead time as I search for pieces, but if you made it this far, I really appreciate you. So you guys have a good night. Signing off at 9:45. See you all Wednesday. Bye for now.